Mafia, episode 20. What? Where'd this thing come from?
I don't know. Where's your new car? Do you
over
really
there.
need that car?
Nah, I'm going to get my gun. This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, this is for... Hi.
Hey, you got some heavy-duty gear for me, Vincenzo?
You need to pick this guy off at a
So,
distance, right?
An
So
awesome
I dug
car,
out the
an
best
awesome
weapon
gun.
for you.
How happy
the military
are you right
trains
now?
by mounting a sight on this standard rifle, similar to a hunting rifle.
My
I
pants
got
are
hold
bigger.
Of a Mosin Nagant rifle. It's produced here, but the Russians upgraded it to a marksman's rifle. It's a good, precise weapon.
It looks interesting. Well, I hope it works.
Well, Tom, take a decent handgun, too. You never know who you might bump into.
Ain't that the truth? Thanks.
German engineered rifle. And of course, oh! That wasn't there when I walked out.
Oh. Oh.
Do I talk to him?
Hey, Tom, I have this for you. It's a sensible, spacious, and solid car.
Hey, Ralphie?
You
That's...
like it. Yeah, and you can get into it real easy.
You don't use that tool on that part.
Thanks, Ralphie.
Alright, well, I'm not going to use that car, because I got this. I hear the speed!
So, German car, German gun. What kind of American are you?
The best kind. Listen, Germans invented our space program and our atomic bombs.
Yes.
So everything that made America great was German.
Yep. I don't really care. And right now you'd have Trump on your ass.
Look, we've
racing
got
you
the
so
new
hard.
Hitler. It's all working out, man. We're going full German. Next thing you know, he'll be at his campaign rally screaming, "Removing the Judenist Rossen," or whatever, and you know,
Yo.
I wouldn't be surprised. We had our debates recently and everything. Everybody was tuned. Oh my God, what the fuck was that thing that just drove by? Some nice cars appearing now. Sorry, what were we saying?
Oh no, I was just going to mention a few current topics. Strangely enough, this what we're talking about right now, it just reminds me of a situation that F1 is going through right now, Formula One, and regarding Lewis Hamilton, who is the current Formula One world champion.
Oh, for Americans, Formula One is racing. Only you actually race, and you're not just driving in a circle 500 times.
Exactly.
There's like
So,
corners, and it's dangerous and it's exciting and actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they actually go around the world racing on huge tracks that have lots of twists and turns, and yeah, it's definitely not NASCAR.
Somebody just ran a grandma over, and the cop didn't care. Jesus
You
Christ.
noticed that too, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the thing is though is that Lewis Hamilton is not very pleased at the moment because apparently there's apparently he's having a lot of engine failures as of recent, and he's actually wondering if Mercedes, the car manufacturer he's actually driving for, is actually sabotaging his attempt at retaining the world championship in favour of his teammate, who is actually German. So, yeah, bit of a mystery. I don't know if it's possible. It's a possibility that Lewis Hamilton is being paranoid.
Sorry, I just like the man's like, bye, I guess.
Yeah, so it's a possibility that the German manufacturer wants a German driver to win their battles, which is quite a
It's possible.
an interesting development in the world of sports.
That is the unfortunate other side of Formula One, is they do get kind of petty.
Yes, there's, because you've got two drivers on a manufacturer's team, pretty much all through the season. There's always sort of like a very real rivalry going on, and that also kind of bleeds out into the team themselves, who actually handle everything up to the management and the pit stops, the maintenance of the actual cars themselves, and it's it's almost akin to, like, would you believe, like wrestling, pro wrestling, in that regard.
I was gonna say, but except they don't fake the races, though.
Exactly. So there's some definite drama in there. I've not watched it in a while, to be honest, but
I can't remember if I have to shoot these people or not.
we'll find out as
Turns
soon
out,
as
yes.
Ah,
Wow, they all had magnums. Jesus. I don't know what they're here for, or why they would be chilling out in a prison, or why their response to me walking in was immediately to shoot at me, but
with magnums. It's like they were expecting a tyrant from Resident Evil or something.
Well, I mean, I don't like to brag.
Watch it. He's coming for us.
Oh, that voice acting. All right. What were you looking over there for? What was going to be over there? Idiot.
Why do all these guys have magnums?
No, whoa.
And why did that guy just have a baseball bat? I mean, who was in charge of ordnance in this place?
I don't know. Why did...
It was like, hey Jimmy, you have a magnum. Here, Paulie, you have a magnum. John, you have a magnum.
What
Tim.
do I get, boss? What do I get?
Tim, you get Oath Slugger here.
I don't think this is real fair distribution of power.
Well, you shouldn't have used lots of the toilet roll, shouldn't you?
I think putting me against the man with the firearms using a baseball bat is not fair punishment for leaving you with a filthy ass, is all.
He's here.
That fucking voice
That
acting,
voice
man.
acting. He's here.
Why did you lock yourself in a cage, dude? Fucking you
That was
put
not-
baby in a corner. Oh. I don't know how
Was
much of a
that
part
some-
I played in any of that.
I don't know, but that was some Wile E. Coyote shit right there. Oh, now that was just dramatic. Come on.
Look, he's a bit of a showboater. That is another thing that no other game's done in a while. That was amazing. So I spilled the shells out, right, to reload the gun. And then I moved, so it didn't finish reloading. And then I did the reload animation again, but because the casings were already out of the gun, it didn't spit any more out. It wasn't just a canned animation. Alrighty. Now How do I look down the scope? Because I've only ever had to do this now. Blank. That's how I look down the scope. See that button right there, Toby? That's the button that I hit by default.
Oh, sniper mode. You need to use your telekinetic powers to reach into the game's hidden code and then activate it through a series of
I have a question. I have a very important question, one that's been plaguing me for a while. I couldn't use R to reload, right? Mm-hmm. What does the R key do, Toby? So it wasn't that they didn't that they used R for something else. They didn't use the R key at all.
Actually use the R key at all in there. What? Now, to be fair...
Oh, you are kidding. Dude, take some Adderall. Do something. Look at how look at the mouse.
Yeah.
I'm not touching the mouse.
That's, no pressure. I mean, to be fair, that is quite a distance away. Holy shit!
I don't understand why none of those bullets actually went where the scope was. Not a single one of those rounds went where the scope was.
Chaz. I just wanted to point out something important.
What?
Do you know where you just started?
Right here.
Yeah. That is one hell of a checkpoint. You are actually glitching. That would have been funny. He didn't even notice.
What?
What?
Why is he like immune to... There we go. It's like, why the fuck is he immune to bullets now? What the fuck? My god, that was a checkpoint in the right place. So
Yes.
It wasn't that they didn't know how to do it. They just didn't do it.
They just
You
decided that L for
sons-
some
Oh, I
reason
just hit L,
was...
and I just remembered that I changed that to R. Oh, good. Now I get to walk all the way back down this place. Cool. Do I have to go back through the sewer? Because the thing was broken. Oh, no. Do I have to shoot the pups? I feel slightly bad that I just murdered dogs, and I didn't have to.
No.
How do I get out of here? How do...
Maybe you had to jump off the top of the building and land
Yeah,
on
maybe
the
I had to do a fucking Assassin's Creed leap into some hay.
Which doesn't make any sense because, you know, that would not cushion a fall from that height in any way whatsoever.
Toby, are you trying to apply logic to the game in which you use a genetic memory machine to replay historic events?
Well, yes, I am, but hey, you can't blame me. Just the first time it happened, it just bugged me a little bit. It's like, hey, it doesn't work like that. It's not an air cushion. The air doesn't stay in it. It would just flatten, and the ground would be just as hard as it was when you know, without the hay. You just have something to soak up the blood.
I keep hearing that fucking cat and I want to find it and shoot it. Oh, maybe I go down here.
You must be really, really popular with Peter.
Fuck them. They're stupid and they kill more animals than anybody else. Anyway. Yeah, here's the dead guy, and then there's all I did have to kill those dogs. I feel less bad about murder now.
And hey, you did have to shoot a door. Possibly some people behind it.
Wow, that was a very short mission that took forever.
Oh. Oh, right in the face.
Sir?
No, please spare me. Leave me alone, please.
I'm going to do interpretive dance over you as punishment. And then shoot you in the balls.
Okay. Had a small issue. Took care of it. Now we can head home. Or we can go to Lucas.
How happy are you with your car?
Let's just take a peek at it and let's see what it is. Oh, you dick. You just the biggest dick.
He's not happy.
I don't give a shit. I'm getting out of here. I got things to do. If it's one of those, I'll take it. That silver car that just drove by, quality.
Need something with pearlescent paint.
It's
That totally
1938.
Yeah, that
Toby.
exists. Yes, I know. Hey, it. Okay, I'll admit, I kind of walked, but I kind of walked by a TVR like yesterday.
They're still out there and they haven't all exploded?
Nope. Well, yeah, but there's somebody who's who's got. I was surprised because it's in my area. You know, I'm not really in any way a rich person. Simply put.
Some might say that you're the most broke Brit in the world.
Yes, yeah. At one point, you were funding me my gaming habits
Yeah.
out of the kindness of your heart. And if anybody says that you are a very stingy person, they can go fuck themselves.
The homeless in the area
Yeah.
definitely think that I'm stingy.
What, with your sandwiches?
That was the one time I gave the dude some sandwiches. There was the other time I mean, I've given a lot of money away, but they're assholes and they always want more.
Yeah. Remember that story I remember that story with the sandwich.
The homeless guy in the sandwich? Yeah. I don't know what happened to that dude. I have not seen him since. Not ever since he said, "Pray for me," and then he walked away. I have no idea what the hell ever happened to him, but I gave him 2 sandwiches, so I feel like I did my good deed.
Yeah.
That was on the first ever thing that we ever recorded.
It was, wasn't it?
Well,
Memories.
it was so long ago, Toby. It was at least a year. Actually, I think it was a year ago. Oh!
Nice.
I couldn't see what car Lucas might give me, so I said, fuck this noise, and I left.
So, also continuing on with my story, it was like, I was frankly super surprised that, you know, there was a TVR right there, because they're not exactly cheap cars. I mean, the pearlescent paint alone is, like, super expensive, I imagine. Actually, I've not really seen what the market price for pearlescent paint is, but I imagine it is a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I imagine everybody would have pearlescent paint. Gonna go into my my mind thing.
You're gonna go into your mind palace?
Mind palace.
Today's job is just for relaxation, boys. There's an import firm that brings in lots of luxury goods from around the world. Yesterday, another boatload of goods came into the harbor, and I have a taste for a few of the items on the list.
What do they got that we don't have, sir?
Well, I haven't smoked a decent cigar in a long time, and they have almost a ton of them.
Cigars?
Yeah, cigars. Something strange about that? Customers in our nightclubs are interested in good quality cigars, but they're expensive and difficult to get. If we managed to get a truck full of the best cigars, we could make as much money as we would off a bank job.
What?
Oh my God, just bring me a truckload. Paulie, explain it to them.
Okay, it's like this.
Paulie, what the hell is going on?
How the hell would I know, Tommy? You have to just snare a truck full of expensive cigars. The Don wants them and it makes us money. So it's up to us to get them.
It just seems a bit small time for him.
Forget about it, Tom.
The cigars we gotta steal are packed in crates at the harbor. We need to get them to a truck and leave the harbor. But first, we have to get in.
How do we do that? There's a tougher guard at the harbor now than when Morella was around.
Exactly. Brute force won't work. So we're gonna play this one cool. We'll just nab one of the trucks while they're moving goods around the city. Their trucks have signs on them that say Atlantic Import. We'll wait for one to come out of the harbor, follow it to a nice quiet place with no cops, then block its path. A few shots into the air or to get the driver out. Once we take his papers, one of us can get into the harbor.
So we're gonna kill the poor bastard?
Nah, it's too much hassle. So long as we get him out and get everything he's got on him.
You'll take the truck to the harbor, Tommy. Load it up with the crates of cigars, then we'll meet at the agreed place.
I'll load them up alone, unload them alone, and then maybe I'll smoke a few. So what are you gonna do?
We'll wait a little away from the harbor at the agreed place. If somebody starts tailing you, we'll deal with them. Then you take the truck to the handoff point.
Yeah, right. How will I recognize these crates?
We'll have a sign on that says Scorsese Import-Export.
And the agreed place?
We'll go there and I'll show you.
Yeah, first we'll go there, and then we'll get the truck.
So let's go.
Okay.
So, pearlescent paint. Kind of hard to really find a stable price for it, but yeah, it ranges from £30 to £9.27 for a 250ml jar. Yeah, so kind of decent price, I suppose. No.
I mean, it really probably mostly comes from the labor that goes into it, which is the case for most things. But that's well, in the episode here, we'll talk more about TVR and painting next time.
We go into some weird topics.
We do. TTF it.
TTFN.